Hi, my name is Gia Giminaro, and I'm a park naturalist with Cincinnati Park Board, and we're here at the California Woods Nature Preserve. What we're doing today is we're going to be making persimmon pudding, which is a wonderful dessert made out of one of our fall wild edibles, the persimmon, and it also happens to be the #1 most searched Thanksgiving dessert in Ohio. I know that sounds weird, but I found out, I looked it up. So persimmons are one of Ohio's native berries. In fact, it is a true berry. In fact, it's the largest true native berry in Ohio. You can tell a persimmon is ripe. It gets a little squishy. It can be anywhere from orange to kind of this brownish orange you're seeing here. And the way to know for sure that it's ripe is you have to be able to flick these old flower sepals off of the top of the fruit, or else it's not ripe. And the reason you want to make sure it's ripe is persimmons are somewhat astringent, so they can kind of make you pucker up. So you want to make sure you're working with ripe fruit. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be using a recipe that is about 150 years old, and it is credited to Edith Catherine Fry Terrell, and we got it out of the Indiana Star. So first you start with a generously greased 8 by 8 inch pan. And then you need about a cup of persimmon pulp. So basically we ran the persimmons through a food mill until the seeds and most of the peels had been extracted. My favorite thing about this recipe is the fact that really all you need are ingredients and a bowl and a spoon. That's my kind of recipe. All right. So you add the baking soda to the persimmon pulp and mix that together first. Next, you add the egg and the sugar. And then you beat that together really well. Next, we add the baking powder, the salt and the cinnamon, which are all right here. Here's the flour and the vanilla and a dash of nutmeg. Make sure you get all the flour mixed in. You don't want to see any flour. Now we're going to stir in the milk slowly. The last thing we're going to add is the butter. Then you put this batter in the oven at 325 degrees for about 50 minutes. You don't want to overbake it. It should be a little bit jiggly in the middle when it's done. And this is what it should look like. Good.